Jangan lupa jangan buang.
Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands, oh, Scotland. Right, right.
Terus anterin bang.
Mana ya?
Breakfast. But look, from here you can see the summit up there.
For like another 2 hours when a storm's gonna come in.
We've just arrived. Yes, well done, guys.
So guys, we've just arrived at the service station for some food. Look at the weather. It's still the rainy season until maybe kind of mid-March. So, but it does make good content. It makes the fog and stuff come in the mountains really beautiful. And we're just going to stop here. They do the best rawon. It's like a kind of black salty beef soup, and it is the best here. So we're like locals here. We come here all the time whenever we're off on trips. But yeah, I mean, you can see the weather just now. This is why I never brought my parrot. Usually I bring my bird when I do the mountains, but in the rainy season and this area here that we're going to is going to be freezing cold. So the mixture of him being wet and cold just isn't good. I mean, he could die, you know. So I haven't brought him, but yeah, let's crack on and I'll show you the food here because it is bloody beautiful. For anyone who's never been to Indonesia, just coming here for the food alone is worth it. The herbs and spices that go into every dish are just incredible. So guys, here's the food we've got here. We love this place. This is called rawon. It's like a kind of brown beefy soup. If you look at this, look at the amount of beef you get in there. So if you come to the good restaurants like this, it's always like lumps of beef. You don't get the fat, which is great. It comes with rice, and I've also ordered grilled chicken here, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. This is tempeh, this is obviously cucumber. This here is like sambal. It's roasting hot. I'm not a spicy guy, so I don't eat it, but I mean, let's try a bit of this chicken so far. Like, it just falls off. Look at that. It's roasting. Let's try it. Oh, honestly, absolutely amazing. The inside is so soft, and then you can see with the skin here, it's all crispy and juicy. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a real barbecue. It's sweet as well. It's made with like a sweet sauce around it, so it's bloody beautiful and it's really juicy. And then this here is rawon, so the taste of the soup, it's really beefy. Also, vegetables like tomatoes, coriander and stuff, you can taste it in it, but it's really nice. It's not overpowering coriander, it's really nice. The beef also, it's really soft like a beef stew. How you would do it, you just break off a piece of your rice. Well, that's how I do it. Dunk it in, away you go. Beautiful. That is the best way to do it in my opinion. Get some meat on there. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. This here is a traditional drink. So it's ginger, This big lumps of ginger, there's two big huge lumps of ginger in there, I don't know if you can see it, it's too hard to get out, but lemongrass. And it's red ginger, they call Jahimera. You need Jahimera, yeah? Yeah, Jahimera, so it's like red ginger instead of the normal white ginger. Which is quite famous here for its health benefits actually, it is beautiful. Really nice, but yeah, if you don't mind, we're gonna crack on. That's us finished now, guys. It is 5:45, so you can see like the clouds, it just isn't good weather, but we're going to head there now. We've got another 2 hours until we arrive, so yeah, we're probably going to get there at night time. Then we'll find some digs tonight, I'll show you around the digs, and then we'll crack on the mountain tomorrow. Hey, look at this for digs. Ah, this is nice, by the way. These digs are great. These are cracking. So this accommodation for 3 of us cost us 650,000 rupiah. Let's have a look. Oh, Ian, sorry. Oh, this is big. Nice big shower. Ah, good drills. That's fine, but it's just to get your head down into it. It's nothing fancy, but it's nice. Nice enough, clean enough. Good, 650,000 rupiah. And it's nice and warm as well, which is good. That's the... Sammy's already set. Yeah, so yeah, we're just going to get the head down, guys, and tomorrow morning we're going to pack the gear and head over there. At the base camp, it's quite good here. They do the same thing as I think Gunung Sumbing, where even though you've just packed your stuff, you have to empty all your gear, and they count every single piece of food, water bottles, cigarette butts, and when you come back down the mountain, you have to empty all your gear again. They count all your trash to see what you've brought back and what you haven't, and then you get fined if there's like pieces of trash missing. You get fined, which is great because it stops people throwing their trash all over the mountains, which is quite common here, sadly. So yeah, I'm gonna get my head down because I'm knackered. Let's go. Mount Sindoro comes from the Sanskrit word Sundara, which means beautiful. The soil at the foot of the volcano is nutrient dense and fertile, which allows the farmers to produce the best organic crops. The mountain also provides many job opportunities for the local people, such as porters and mountain guides. And if you get here at the right time of year, you can see these spectacular lenticular clouds right up on the summit. That's about, yeah, definitely about 30 kilos, 30, 32. go. Nanti kita taruh ini dalam ya.
Ada peta, terus belakang ada data tertib pendakian. Nanti silakan dipahami dulu.
Oke.
Lalu diisi sini atas penanggung jawab kelompok, bawah nama anggotanya. Ini diisi sesuai data jenengan.
Oke.
Terus belakangnya ada lagi perlengkapan, kalian juga obat-obatan. Ini nanti dijumlah sesuai barang bawaan jenengan.
Oke.
Terus nanti perbekalan yang nggak cantum di sini boleh tulis di bawah sini.
So guys, we're gonna head up now to not quite post 2, but just before post 2. The guys have said we're saving ourselves about a 3 to 4 hour walk. One thing I have learned about Indonesian mountains, right, and I mean this, so please take it seriously if you want to come, is if you get to base camp, right, and there is an option to take what they call ojek, it means a motorcycle to a certain point. Sometimes you say, oh yeah, post 1, post 2, whatever. There's a reason why they offer that, right? So take it. It's probably saving you hours of like horrific trekking and different routes. That's kind of pointless because it's the trek that is to get you to the mountain. It's not as if you're really cutting a lot of the mountain itself out. It's just the walk to get there. So definitely take it up. I used to think it was lazy. I used to be like, nah, I'll do the full experience. But I learnt the hard way. Take the motorbike. Ini yang dekat pos 2 ya? Belum. Belum. Oh, ini yang satu? 1,5. Okay, so this is half. Ini setengah lewat ini?
Yeah.
So this is halfway. So we've still got another good bit to go, thank God. Whew. I mean, I thought this was far enough, but if there's another bit to go, I will take that all day long. It's quite steep. So another good thing about taking the bikes now, it isn't just to be lazy, although I am enjoying it. It's because there is a bad storm coming in, so we really are trying to get to the camping area as fast as we can. From where we get dropped off, it's still going to take us another 3 hours to get there by walking, so yeah, that's why we were like, yeah, definitely take the bikes. So this is the, oh sorry, this is the final spot here, Dom. Oh great, so if you're out here you can make a fire, get some shelter from the rain. Oh lewat bawah ya?
Yeah.
So okay, so now just waiting for Sammy boy and then we will pay the guys. So the price is 40,000 ya? 40,000
45.
45.
45 ya? Ya, jadi harganya 45.000 per orang guys. Kalau mau yang dua ya, ada dua pilihan. Yang sedikit lebih dekat, yang pertama dan yang kedua.
Langsung digendong atau gimana nih?
Oh iya ya, sini aja. Oke, teman.
Silakan turun. Kepanjangan.
So the guy just told us there, yeah, so from here we've got another 2 to 3 hours until we reach the campsite. After that, there's 2 campsite options apparently, what we've been told so far. You can camp at post 3 and camp at post 4. However, we've been told, excuse me, at post 4 there's loads of wild boars, and obviously I've slept in mountains like right beside wild boars before, and it was a nightmare because the tiniest scent of food, they'll just destroy your tent. They can literally grab your bag and run with it, they're so strong. So it is a disaster, so I think we will just go to post 3, and then the next day from post 3 up to the summit is about another 3 to 4 hours, the guy said, so we're going to crack on. Post 2 already because we cheated and brought the bikes. Yes, let's go.
So it's closed guys because this is Friday. So it will probably open tonight or tomorrow. I would suspect tomorrow this will be full and you can buy like watermelon and all this kind of stuff. But it's quite a big base camp actually. 1,980 high, my watch is the same. So this is a great little track here. Look at that. You can see what we're up against here coming up. It's quite steep actually. It seems to be absolutely full of fallen down trees, surprisingly. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. If it means that there's been loads of landslides here or something. But there's trees collapsed everywhere, look. You can tell the locals have cleaned it all up. That's the thing, when you do the mountains in Indonesia, it's better to just stop during the rainy season. Which is normally, it used to be back in the day, all the months that ended in ber, October, September, etc. But it's all changed now. It usually lasts up until March, sometimes even the end of March. And it is very dangerous, really dangerous. We've done a couple of mountains during the rainy season, like at the height of the rainy season, and we've instantly regretted it, to be honest with you. The paths just turn into absolute rivers. But I know we're still in the rainy season now, but we just don't really have any option for content. When I make different content, nobody watches it. I mean, sometimes you go to like really beautiful little singular islands, like they're just like little sandbanks, you know, they're absolutely phenomenal, but nobody watches it, so it's a lot of time and a lot of money. Not that I make money on YouTube anyway, because I don't. Only sponsorship. I make money on sponsors, but when it comes to YouTube AdSense, it's just a total flop. And it's because I'm in Indonesia, which I think is very unfair. If people watch my videos from the UK, you get like £3 to £5. If someone watches my video in Indonesia, you get like 6 cents. So it's ridiculous. I think that is really unfair. So YouTube, if you're watching, screw the nut. But this track's beautiful, look. It reminds me of something like the bloody Secret Garden. Remember that? When I was a kid, I remember watching a movie called The Secret Garden. It reminds me of that. But yeah, this is our first mountain back since October. I'm feeling okay, actually. I thought, touch wood, I know we've just started, I know that, and I know we cheated by getting the motorbike, but I'm still feeling fine. I am sweating and stuff, but yeah, I'm not exhausted or anything, just heavy breathing because my bag's like 32 kilograms. It's the water that's the heaviest, honestly. I would rather take too much water than not enough. We got tricked a couple of times being told, oh yeah, you can fill water here, so we never brought enough. Well, we brought enough to get us to where we could refill water, and then you get there and something has messed it up that there's no water supply. Or they'll be like, yeah, you can refill water, but this is the summer, you can only refill water in the rainy season. And you're like, well, why wouldn't you say that? That's not what you said when we were down the bloody hill, you know what I mean? So, I've learnt from my lessons, from the sheer pain of not bringing enough water, and we don't do that anymore. So I would rather bring tons and my bag's heavy, but with water. I'm going to turn this off. Crack on, lads, because look, our step, it's all rocks. It's a bit nails. Just waiting for Bang Sammy. Oh, this is hot. Terrible idea wearing this. Ini bajunya jelek banget, sumpah. Buat naik gunung. Tidak bisa absorb, tidak bisa kering cepat. Saya gak pernah pakai lagi. Saya pikir ada tas beda, ada tas. Ada kaos beda di dalam tasnya. Nanti saya ganti. Ini sumpah jelek banget, guys. Tajam semua. Tajam, basah. Susah. Kalau kita bikin konten seru banget, gak ada yang nonton. Kalau saya tulis judul, ini gunung paling cantik di dunia, gak ada yang nonton. Ini hantu, ini angker, wah 1 juta nonton. Kan? Tapi gak ada banyak yang tanya sebelumnya. Saya pernah ada experience hantu-hantu, pocong-pocong, gak ada. Saya gak ada, bang. Tapi kalau kamu ada, tulis di komen ya, di mana, area di mana, dan saya akan cari nanti untuk konten bagus. Ini Bang Sam. Aman Sam, boy? Aman. Istirahat dulu ya. Ya. Cari posisi. So I don't know how far we've got left now, guys, to post 3, but I don't think it's going to be too far. I can hear people talking over in that direction, so hopefully that's the camp area, not just passing by. Well, let's crack on, because yeah, time is against us. It's still early. It's only like 9-10 in the morning, but the weather is closing in just now. It's what Indonesians call gerimis. It's like, it's not quite rain, but it's rain from fog, if you know what I mean. It's really, really light. as we call it in Scotland, that wet rain. And yeah, we just want to crack on and get the tent set up before the storm comes in tonight. So let's crack on. We're coming across quite a lot of obstacles on this trip, like this fallen tree. Hati-hati ya Sam, karena tas kamu apa ya bisa naik itu? Jongkok. Yeah. Because Sammy's bags. Hello. Sammy's bag's tall and skinny, even though my bag's getting caught and it's small and fat, you know, a little Alice backpack. Here it goes. It looks easier than it is, honestly, because the bags are so heavy, like 30 odd kilograms, 32 kilograms. And we really don't bring stuff that we don't need. Everything we bring is absolutely essential. And we've also got ultralight gear. It really is just the water, guys. The water and the food are the two heaviest things. Oh, I'm sweating, look at this. The actual heat is actually not that bad, if I'm being honest. It's the humidity. It's like 96% today. It's just like everything's soaking, even the air is soaking, if you can imagine what that's like. If you've been in the army and you've been in the jungle, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Chappy guys. So yeah, this track, guys, just to give you a bit of information on this, a bit of detail, it's rocks everywhere. I don't know what, maybe it was a landslide before, or you know, you get a lot of eruptions here and blah blah blah. And this is an active volcano, by the way. On the summit, you can only be there until a maximum 10 AM in the morning. You cannot be there after 10 AM, and the 10 is even maximum, because of the sulphur coming up. Apparently, obviously, it gets worse after 10 AM, so we have to take that into account as well. But man Sam, mau istirahat dulu.
Okay.
Sammy boy baru datang. Yeah, it's just rocks everywhere, which is really annoying for your ankles, you know. I wear these shoes. I know people slag me and hate them, but I wear these. I absolutely love them. They're not everyone's cup of tea. These are the Vibram 5 fingers, but these are the ones for trekking. So the sole is a little bit thicker, but you can still feel everything as if you are barefoot. And I swear by them. I think they're just the best shoes ever. It changes the whole dynamic of how you walk. If I wear boots, you walk heel first, you know. But if you wear these, you walk toe first. It's fantastic. But yeah, they're not everyone's cup of tea, not everyone likes them. And I do understand why. Yeah. Well, not exhausted, as in no energy, but it's just tiring, you know. It doesn't matter what mountain you do. It doesn't matter how many times you do mountains. It is very tiring. I'll share with you one thing that I can feel right now has really improved. Sorry, I got hair now. Really improved my climbing, by the way. One thing that's really improved my climbing in the gym is, you know the rubber bands that you get all different thicknesses. It's like a loop rubber band, but you can like stand on them, push them up, hold them in the air, do squats and all that. I bought them about 2 weeks ago. Someone kept telling me to get them and I was like, nah. Eventually I bought them, and honest to God, I'm eating humble pie right now because I thought, this is useless. I can notice a massive difference in like the power in my legs and like my shoulders holding the bag. You barely even notice that you're holding it. So yeah, top tip if you're into mountains, get yourself some rubber bands and try the squats because it really does work. So we bring these little snacks to the mountain as well, just a little quick energy boost called Beng Beng. Little Indonesian chocolate bar, and they are absolutely beautiful for little quick snacks in the mountain. Just like a caramel wafer back home. Caramel inside, wafers, chocolate on the outside. Bloody beautiful. Jangan lupa jangan buang. Bawa aja pulang. Oh, thanks ya mate. Ada lagi. Beautiful, honestly. Quick sugar hit is what you need. How doing alright?
Hey.
How long until post 3?
Sorry?
How long until post 3?
I think around 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, nice mate.
Yeah, not so far.
Did you go up yesterday?
No, I just started this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Up and down in one day?
Yeah.
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah,
nice,
no
nice.
problem.
Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands, I'm Scotland.
Hi.
Ryan,
Frank.
nice to meet you.
Super. You're gonna do camping?
Camp over, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Camp. So the camping area is post 3, yeah? Post 3 or post 4? Yeah.
That's post 3, you can
Yeah,
camp,
okay.
but there's also sunrise camp,
Okay.
but that's just like 15 minutes further.
Okay.
And it's a nice open area,
Oh, nice mate.
so maybe it's even better to go there.
Okay. We heard there was loads of wild boars at post 4, is that true, no?
What kind of things?
Wild boar? Babi hutan?
Oh, I didn't see
I
anything.
didn't see, no, okay. Oh, nice.
But I also didn't see post 4.
Okay.
So there's post 3, and after that it's just
Open.
one way, I think.
Okay.
And everyone is camping at post 3 and then does the summit and come back to post 3.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
think.
Do you live in Jakarta?
No, I'm just traveling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but for a longer time. I was in Indonesia also last year, April until September.
Okay.
Also hiked a lot of mountains here in the area.
Oh, nice one. Have you done Rinjani?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Have you done any here around this area?
Yeah, mate. So we've done Sombing, Slamat, and now we're doing Sindoro.
Okay, yeah.
We've done the one that you can see opposite.
Merbabu? Oh, you mean
Merbabu. Yeah, I've done Merbabu as
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
yeah.
Merbabu. Gunung Salak. Gunung Salak is horrific because the whole track is jungle, and up to post 3 is absolutely fine. You think, oh, this is easy. And as soon as you hit like post 3 here to post 4, it just goes like that, and you have to grab the roots the whole way for like 6 hours. It's
Which
horrific.
one is it?
Gunung Salak.
Where is that?
It's in Bogor, like 1 hour outside of Jakarta.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's like, I spent like 2 months on Java, but I haven't been to the west, so I don't know that. Only like Bandung area a little bit.
Oh, okay, mate, nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Okay.
one. Okay, bro, take care.
Good luck, guys, yeah?
Okay, mate, take care.
Good luck, yeah?
Good luck, bro. What's your name, sorry?
Frank.
Frank, okay, Frank.
yeah? Okay, hati-hati.
Yeah, see you, mate. This is my favourite part. When we come trekking, I absolutely love when you see the fog coming through the trees. I love it, honestly. Look at that. Oh man, that is bloody fantastic. I don't think we've got too much longer until post 3, maybe 20 minutes, the guy said. We just met a Dutch guy there who's a really nice guy called Frank. His girlfriend's Indonesian, and when she's working he just comes and does the mountains. But he doesn't bring camping gear, he just does what's called TikTok, up and down in one day. So he just brings a really light bag with maybe, you know, water, a jacket and stuff, and then up and down. It still nails TikTok. Could be approaching post 3. Hopefully, guys. Fingers crossed. Oh, look at the fog coming in, look. Oh, honestly, I love it. The rain's coming in like a drizzle. Yeah, as we say in Scotland, that wet rain. That tiny little rain that gets you soaking wet. But it's my favourite part. It's actually really nice because it's cooling us down, you know. It's bad because we can't use drones or anything cool just now to get some great content and footage. But yeah, I'm sure we can get a chance of that tomorrow. We have to go for an early summit, like 5 AM, because the latest you can be up there is 10 AM because of the sulphur and gases. The Dutch guy we just spoke to already went up this morning and he's like, yeah mate, he said by about 8 o'clock in the morning, it's already, the gases are really, really strong, and he was like, I had to get out of there, so it's good to know. Ini pos 3? Oh iya dong. Jadi ternyata pos 3 guys. Oh, look at that. Itu warung. Oh, tutup. So this is the camp area. And we got here in perfect timing, just you can probably see it on the camera, all the rain landing on the lens. Perfect timing. Tomorrow we'll just get Sammy Boy to stay here and not come to the summit with us, because obviously Sammy Boy will be driving home as well, so it's better he gets more rest and then we just go down. It's not that long to get down, guys, fortunately, but look. So guys, we've changed the plan up slightly. This here is post 3. We were going to camp here, but there is apparently a sunrise view place up here, and we were told by someone else camping there, sorry, backlight, camping there is actually amazing. So we are just going to head up. Apparently it's not far, it's only 15 minutes to a maximum 30 minutes away from here. So we're going to walk up and look, the rain is stopping and the blue skies are coming. It is still raining, you know, you can see it here, but the blue skies are coming back out, so we can get some great drone footage. I'll show you what camera packs we're using later. Like, I'll show you all the cameras that we use for the vlog so you can see. And something cool that I bought, we've got the brand new DJI Mavic 3 Classic drone, which is so far phenomenal. This is going to be our first time really using it in the outdoors like this. But I went online, where am I going? And I bought this little attachment for it, and honest to God, it's phenomenal. It just clips onto it, and you can attach a 360 camera to the top of the drone, which we are dying to test out. I don't know if you're going to see the drone, you know, on the bottom of the camera. 360 has this really cool software, which when you use it holding the stick, you can't see the stick. I don't know if that's going to be the same with the drone, just because of the dimensions of the drone, you know, but it will be great to see. And it's good to see that there isn't tons of trash here. There's like little bits from a long time ago, but it is a pretty clean mountain in terms of Indonesian mountains. This is pretty clean. So yeah, well done guys. There's loads of little camping places here, which you can see. Jalur Klidung, okay. Oh, look at that mountain popping out through the distance here. Gunung Sumbing. we have already done that one. You can just see it coming out, that's beautiful. Hopefully we get a better view from up here. Look at that blue sky coming through. It is quite hard work, as always, humping all this gear up on bloody mountain. But it is worth it in the end. I know I say we hate it. We do hate going up the mountains, we really do. But I like to practice stoicism. I don't really have a religion, but I like to practice stoicism. And it's about the discipline side of it. Doing stuff when you least want to. Doing stuff that you least like doing when you least want to do them, you know, to build your own personal discipline. So I do use mountains for that, because I don't particularly like doing them. But one thing that I do love, and the reason why I do continue to do it, is not just for views. I know we have a laugh, but it's not just for views. It's hold on, bloody knackered. It's the feeling of achievement you get after you've done it. Sorry, that was actually hard to think of that because I'm so bloody exhausted. It's a hard climb, steep, but yeah, it's because of the sense of achievement that we get once you've done it. You just feel fantastic. And when I upload it to YouTube and the likes, it's really good that when I'm old, you know, a genuinely old man, that I have something to look back on and remember all the mad stuff I done when I was younger and more able-bodied. Look at that view. Wow, look at that, guys. Unbelievable. At the place we're going to be camping tonight, it really was maybe just 15 minutes, Lima Blas minute? Aye, maybe just about 15 minutes, so it was correct. Sometimes in Indonesia people tell you, oh yeah, 30 minit aja, and then 2 jam lagi masih belum sampai. Tapi ini benar 15 minit. Ah, look at this. Kalian camping di sini juga? Belum tahu. Oh, ini bagus. Iya. Karena ada babi. Yeah. Yeah, so the guy just walked past us there before I turned the camera on. He says, don't go to away out to the far sides. Stay in the centre because there is wild boar here at night. So if you come to the mountains and there's wild boar, what is an absolute must, it's honestly non-negotiable, guys. You have to take all your food, put it in a plastic bag and tie it like 10 to 20 metres up on a tree away from your tent. Do not leave any trace of food inside your tent or inside your bags because they will destroy your tent and bags to get to it, even if it's like a grain of rice. So please be warned, it is non-negotiable. And I don't know if that's the same with like sachets of coffee and tea, I don't know, but we don't take the chance. Just put everything edible and drinkable in your bag and get it up a tree. Look, you can see where people have done it before. See the white tape? Where people have tied stuff before. Okay. Hi. now we are just looking for, yeah, camping area. I'm thinking, should we be in the open? Ah, look, this is what we used to do in the army. So we used to put like our tent, or we used to dig our hole here, and we used to put sticks and stuff around it. That is obviously to deter the wild boars, which is a bloody great idea. And we certainly need to do that. I think this can fit 2 tents, so this is perfect. It's already built up, and yeah, this is a great area actually for us. Sini aja, Pak. Sini aja ada tempatnya 2 tenda. Kita taruh lagi banyak stick aja. Jadi babi hutan nggak masuk. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And there's more people doing it. You can see more people are chopping away at the wood and placing it around. Really good idea. So, forgive me guys, but I'm going to drop this bag. Look at the state of me, look. It's been a hot climb, honestly. 96%, sorry, humidity. The cloud's coming back in, so we can't really get drone footage just now, but we will later. And I honestly can't wait to check it out. Let's go. So this is the rig I've got, guys. The one that I'm recording on now is the Insta360 RS. This is the Insta360 X2, the older one. You can see the screen's a lot smaller. This one here is the Insta360 X3. You can see the screen's much larger. There's really cool stuff on this, like that. They've made the editing really easy now. Before it, yeah, it was difficult, but the editing can literally be done at the touch of a button now on your phone. Sometimes they even have like, or on most occasions, they even have a part where you just click the videos you want, choose your track or whatever, your background, and it edits the video for you so that it's all in sync. It's pretty phenomenal stuff from the application on your phone. Not too expensive. I won't give you prices on all because they're all different and they always have deals going on, so I don't know. I will put the links below my video. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, the links will be below, and then you can just click on them, have a look at whatever ones you like. There's so many cameras and they're always doing deals on different ones, so yeah, definitely check it out. I really like them. This one here is, we have the Sony. This is our SLR camera. This is obviously the main one. Across here we also have, I do have a GoPro. Ada GoPro di sini nggak? Oh yes. Okay, so look, this is actually the same camera that I'm using right now, and you can see the lens here is the GoPro lens, right? And you can see the screen. You can change it around, and wait till you see this. This part here, look, makes it become a 360 camera, and you can just change this lens here. You take it off and you swap it with that, and it becomes a 360 camera as well. We've got that. What else have we got in here? And here we have the DJI Mavic 3 Classic. It is a monster of a drone. It's like a bloody pterodactyl, honestly, when it flies. And at night time, when you go to bring it down to land, it is a big massive beam of light that comes down. Like, everyone's always like shitting themselves when it comes out. It is pretty cool. And this here is the attachment where you put this on the body, and then you put the 360 camera on top, so it's going to be on the drone like this. That's what I really cannot wait to check out. So that is my rig, guys. This is the battery for the Mavic. It's quite big. It lasts about, it does really last about 40-45 minutes on the drone, so that's good. And we've got like this super power bank to charge other things. That's pretty much it. The other stuff is just like little gadgets and stuff. It's not very interesting, but that's it there. And we're just about to do a time lapse here, so you can see, you know, how we kind of set it all up for the night.
Don't look at me.
So rehydrating is actually really important. And I'm just going to show you what I do for it. Instead of just drinking water which doesn't hydrate you, I have a mixture of hydro electrolytes and Himalayan salt. It's important that you use either sea salt or Himalayan salt. I like Himalayan salt because you can drink it easily, very easily. But don't use white processed table salt or it's going to make you want to spew. Use quite a fair bit of salt. Then one of these, break it up. That's just electrolytes, tons of vitamins, stops you getting cramp and stuff, and replaces everything you lost through sweat. Water doesn't replace it actually, on its own. And then just sip it, don't gulp it. Just wait for it to finish. You can taste the salt a little bit, it's not bad. But if I don't drink it, I definitely get cramps. Nice. It's a little bit bitter because the tablet's a cherry tablet. Bit this way. Still dissolving. But this is brilliant, isn't it? Like, just coming here and camping and just getting away from the city is absolutely amazing. This, like I said previously, look at that view with the fog coming in the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. It's honestly, it's my favourite part. I hope it stays this way. I hope there's no rain, although it's probably inevitable. But at least look at that for a setup. Brilliant, eh? We've got the two tents side by side. We can camp in the middle and put our bags in there as well. And we've got this set up so the wild boar hopefully can't get in and destroy our tents, because they are bloody strong. Sammy boy, he just made his chicken karage, and I'm already changed into my pyjamas, as you can see. And this is beautiful. Brilliant. Roasting hot. Sammy's a bit of McNoodles as well. Beautiful that. Chicken karage. Japanese. Really. And wait, I'll show you outside here how it's looking so far. Look at this, look. The fog coming in everywhere. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's always like this time of year. Apparently from here it's another 3 or 4 hours to get to the top, but we leave all the gear here. Sammy boy stays here with the kit. I've brought another like grab bag, we call it in the army. It's a smaller kind of rucksack that I just pack a couple of bars of chocolate, water, a jacket, etc. for me and Alpha, and then Alpha and I will blast up to the Punjak, the summit. But I tell you something, there's been loads of little birds around here. As soon as the rain stopped, they were like just everywhere. There was about 10 or 12 of them all around our tent. They were cracking. If I see them, I'll show you. I think Alpha caught them on camera. But yeah, look around, that is just beautiful. Yeah, but unfortunately, 3 places we've brought the new drone and we just can't use it because it's this time of year. I'm pretty confident we can use it tomorrow, because we're already here, you know, in the morning before the bad weather comes in. This kind of weather comes in all the time around kind of after lunch, anytime after kind of 1 PM, 2 PM, 3 PM. Right now it's just turned 5 PM. And it's pretty empty. This is Friday, so what you normally find in Indonesia is most people will come up the mountain, you know, like after work. So people will actually start coming up now, and then most people will start coming tomorrow on Saturday, where they'll open all the little shops everywhere, the little warungs, and the place can get rammed. There's some mountains like Chikurai and Chiramai, that on a Saturday and Sunday has like 3,000 people trying to get up and try to get down. It is absolutely jam-packed. I don't think this one will be like that, but it will get busier because you can tell by the size of the camping area that the locals and the people have already made. You know, look, it's huge and it all goes away up there. So, yeah, definitely they're all obviously used to a lot of people staying here. This is apparently the best sunrise view, this location here, and then after this you've got Post 4 and then the summit. So, yeah, let's go back inside, look at our wee dens. It's actually really nice and warm in here. Look, it's still dry. We've made these little irrigation ditches. They were already here, but we just kind of like dug them up a little more, so they work. Jangan bohong je. Nanti aja. Taruh di botol.
Aku cari lagi, Bun.
Okay. So that's it. There's nothing much to really vlog on, guys. You know, you're probably sick of my voice in this video, but I'm just trying to share the experiences with you. I don't like to be over the top or anything, so I don't really have much to say that's thing me. But nice. These I'll show you while I'm not wearing them. So as I showed you before, these are the shoes that I wear, the Vibram 5 Fingers, but I'll show you the inside. The inside, these are the trekking ones, right? Look. And the inside is like this, you know, that kind of buffalo wool. So it's really nice and warm. I've got the trail running ones as well. The trail running and the trekking ones are the ones that come with built-in protection in the sole. So if you stand on something sharp, a nail, piece of glass, a thorn in the jungle, it's not going to go through your foot. But I love them. I know people slag me for wearing them. They're just bloody brilliant. And that's not endorsed, by the way. I paid for them, and I'm giving, like, you know, an honest review. But that's pretty much it. Ngomong nggak, Fa? I said, do you want to say anything? He's like, no.
Salam aja buat pendaki ulung.
Yeah.
Dari Jawa Timur, namanya Bang Valen.
Bang Valen.
Jangan lupa nonton YouTube-nya. Dia tahu YouTube-nya Bule Bolang.
Okay.
Salam buat Bang Kamah Valen dan teman-temannya. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Sammy boy got a shout out for his mucker there. To his Oppo. Nice, Sammy. Right, guys, we'll wrap it up and we shall see you later. We're going to make a summit attempt. I think we're going to leave jam 5 pagi kita berangkat. 4 aja. Yeah, jam 4. Yeah, 4 AM. We're going to leave at 4 AM and try and get some great sunrise shots. Let's go. Terus anterin mo. Santarin. Dapat. So guys, there is a wild boar up here. Let's go check it out. Obviously, be careful, but we will check it out. Mana itu, Sam? Di mana? Still raining, guys. Oh Jesus, I'm blinding myself with my torch. Apparently it's up here. Masih bisa lihat gak? You need to be careful there. Strong buggers. Hey man, now you. And they are quite hard to see. When you see them, they're bloody huge. Yeah, ada. They're quiet, by the way, so it's sometimes you're looking for them and then you turn around and he's standing right behind you, so you have to be careful. Apparently he was just up here. You can usually see their eyes light up when the torch hits them. Nah. Okay, well, I was trying to show you them. I'm glad we never found them, because they'll probably end up bloody following us down to our tent, and I don't want that. Where is he? Oh, he's already went back into the jungle, thank God. But it's freezing here, guys. Sorry. It's freezing, and it's non-stop raining. It's about 8 o'clock at night just now. We're going to wake up at 4 AM and head up, but yeah, one last look. There is he, little shit.
Ada bang?
Gak ada.
So guys, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, but the weather has proper kicked in now. It is 6:30 PM. I'm nice and snug, and I've got my bag and all my gear inside. This is a Goose Down sleeping bag by Nature Hike. I got it from Hike and Run. I'm only mentioning that because every time I make a video and I mention stuff, people always write in the comments, Dari mana, harga berapa, like how much is that, where did you get it? So that's why I mention it, so I don't have to put it in the comments again. But it is great. It's extreme down to -14, very comfortable down to -4, which is great because even up here it's only like 10 degrees, so it's nowhere near it, and I am roasting nice and roasting hot in here. But can you hear that? That is the thunder and lightning. So there's a storm here for the next 2 days. Usually the storms, it's not like continuous, so it'll probably go on during the night, to be honest, and then it will stop in the morning. We're going to smash up to the summit, and then we'll come back down and hopefully get back down to base camp before it kicks off again. Or because the track's just all rocks, it becomes a nightmare. It just becomes so slippery everywhere. Listen to the rain. That's probably one of my favourite things about like coming out camping, is just sitting here listening to the rain hit off my tent. I could listen to it all night. It's brilliant. Let's see. It's a little bit of thunder again. But this is why I don't bring my parrot to these kind of places, especially this time of year. One, it's freezing cold. I normally put him inside my sleeping bag anyway, inside a box, so he's nice and warm. But yeah, trying to walk with him outside when it's pouring down with rain is just a nightmare, and it's not fair on him. But I do take him to places that, you know, it's perfectly safe. Listen to that. It's like ASMR, you call it, isn't it?
Morning guys, so we're up. We did wake up at 4, but the weather here was crazy. You could hear the wind just ripping through the trees, so we just stayed in bed until it died down. Died down around 5ish. It's now 5:30. Look at the view we've woke up to, look at that. It's phenomenal. We are feeling pretty lazy, all of us, because we couldn't sleep all night. We never got to sleep a whole night. So now we're just, well, I'm just being honest, you know, we're like, oh, I can't even be bothered making content. We just want to go back to the car. Of course we're going to carry on, but I'm just being honest, you know, we really can't be bothered. And but it has been good. There was wild boar last night, but thankfully they stayed over there. They didn't bother our tent. We had put our stuff up in the tree, the food and all that. And there's people just starting to come up the mountain now. So I think today, Saturday, we'll be getting much busier on the mountain. So it's 5:30 now. We're going to crack on and try and get there, because you're not allowed up at the summit after 10 AM in the morning because of the gases and the fumes from the volcano. Apparently they get stronger or whatever after that time. So yeah, let's crack on, lads. Been walking for about half an hour now. The good thing is in the morning it is really cool. It's over. I mean, we're still sweating, but it is nice and cool. But the track, look at the track here. One thing with the cameras, it never ever is able to capture how steep it really is. When I'm watching my videos back, I'm like, that looks fine, but look, it's even making me fall back if I don't lean forward. It's really, really steep, like this. But the camera never seems to capture that. I noticed that myself. Right, what way? Sorry, I'm just checking because there's two. Kiri kanan? Sama. Sama ya. Kiri aja. That's how you need to get up some of it. It's like lunges and squats the whole time. I know I said I was going to change this top because it's not very nice to wear. The reason why I didn't is because my other top was dry, so therefore that was my warm kit. And when I took this off, it was soaking wet and it was raining outside, so I couldn't then dry it to make this my dry kit, you know. So if I started wearing my other top, I would then have two wet kits and no dry kit. That was why I kept this top on and I didn't bother changing it. But lesson learnt for next time. Hard going. It's hard bloody going. One to note, guys, if you're ever coming somewhere and there are two options and you're unsure, don't just rush and take one, because both of them look like they are clear paths. Take a minute to pause and have a look around, and there's always clues. Look, and this tree here, although it's not covered, you can see this has been put here on purpose to stop people coming through.
I know it's not low enough, but that's what it's been done for, you see. So now you know that that is the correct track. So if you ever come across that, it doesn't always happen, but usually if it's a popular mountain or jungle area, you will find some kind of ground trace, like someone's put up a barrier or someone's carved an arrow into a tree beside it that you really have to look for, because it may have been there for some time. Just a little tip that can help you if you're ever out in the mountains. And then look, here's another sign to look out for. You can't see it back there, but it tells you Jalur Pendakian, which means this is the climbing path or climbing route. But from over there, even though it's right there, you can't see it because of the way it's sitting. So just bear that in mind. But we're getting there now, guys. We're nearly at post 4. I think in another hour and a half we will be at the summit, hopefully. But I mean, mountains are great for really teaching you about life in general. I find when you come up like that path there, it was horrific. It was all boulders and rocks. It was super steep, to the point where if you stood up straight, it was making you fall back. It was that steep, and it was really hard and difficult, and it just made you think, oh, what am I doing here? And sometimes you can go through that kind of feeling and emotions in your own life, you know, just sitting at home. So that kind of period in time where you're saying, if it wasn't for any luck, I would have, if it wasn't for bad luck, I would have no luck. You know what I mean? But what mountains teaches you is, if you just keep cracking on with it and just get on and get your head down, while you're walking, you go through the emotions of, oh God, this track's just only going to get worse. You keep negging yourself out, you know. But the truth is, when you just stick with it, the track gets better, and you can really relate that to your life. You know, if you're going through a bad time and you just stop thinking about, oh God, what else is going to happen next? Just shut up and crack on, get your head down and get on with it, and it will get better. That's just what happens in life, and I can look back on my life and see that play out 10, 20 times, where I've been down and I've got back up again, I've been down, I've got back up again. So it really is true. And one of the things I've learnt is, if you are going through a hard kind of part of your life, just suck it up and don't dwell too much on it. And when you're going through a great time in your life, don't get all excited and show off, just enjoy it and stay quiet. That's some of the things that I've learnt as I've got older. I know everyone's different, we're all on our own journey here, but that's what I've learnt. This path is getting a little bit better now. I think we're quite close to post 4. The trees, after post 4 there's no more trees. It's all bloody volcanic ash, believe it or not. So to get to the summit might be even harder, even though I've just said that there, that it is getting easier. It might get harder. Sorry, my ears are blocked because it's all volcanic ash and sand. Let's see what's up here. So I think this is it here, the big rock. I think this is post 4, I'll check these signs in a minute. But look, from here you can see the summit up there, still miles away. It's 6:15 just now, so we'll probably get to the summit at about 8 o'clock. maybe we'll stop here for a minute and eat some chocolate. Let's see what this sign says. Yeah, post 4, there you go. Post impact. Look, we're way above the clouds now already. Look at the cloud that's forming on top of that one over there, Sumbing. Amazing, and I think the same is going to be forming up here. Let's stop for some chocolate. Breakfast. Yeah, mountain breakfast. These are beautiful, but yeah, not a good choice because they're so dry. Chocolate's good, just for instant energy. Oh, nice. Good. 2 hours to go on mission. After this there's no more trees, it's just all open and then it's volcanic ash. Fog's coming in at the top. Look at that view behind me. Look at that. Look at all the fog coming in there, see it? And we can really smell the sulphur now. It's really strong. Probably the strongest I've ever smelt it on any mountain. And it's actually so strong it's making me cough. Like I can really feel it in my chest. I don't know if it's because I've got asthma or what. But look at that view. I mean, you can just never get tired of seeing that. But we're heading up now. You can just see people up there in the distance. We've only got about 100 metres ish to go, but 100 metres can take you an hour in these conditions, you know. That's the thing, because you're just walking so slow, it's so steep. Like, that's what you're doing, you're just walking, relax, walking, relax. It's just it's so energy sapping. You're trying to find that fine balance by getting there as quickly as you can, but trying not to sweat too much because then it makes you freezing for hypothermia and stuff, and then obviously try not to dehydrate yourself too much. It's just trying to find that balance is really hard. But the good thing is when people do mountains, you get people that can smash it up mountains and then they're really slow coming down. I don't know why that is. And then you get other people that are really slow going up, like us, but we smash it coming down. I don't know why that is, but honestly anyone who does mountains will know exactly what I'm talking about. You always get those two types of people. And we are the guys that go up quite slow, but on the way down we just smash it. Excuse me, and as you can see it's rocks everywhere, right? These trekking ones are fantastic. I can tell you right now, if you wear the running ones here, or you wear or you wear the trail running ones, your feet are going to be killing you, like getting a really sore reflexology. Absolutely agony. Now although I can feel all the stones in my feet wearing these ones, the trekking Vibram, it's not sore, which is great. I don't have any blisters, not even remotely close to getting blisters. Really good. One thing I will say is a negative, they are not waterproof in any way. When I sorry, pardon me, that's the sulphur. One thing I will say, when I first got the Vibram trail running ones, they were absolutely waterproof, but these trekking ones aren't waterproof in the slightest. I can't even remember if they said they are or not, but if they said they are not. Even just walking on wet ground without going in a puddle, your feet are soaking wet and cold. So just bear that in mind, okay? That's, no product can ever be 100%. Okay. I'll wait for this guy to come down first.
Kamu perkiraan jam kali ada 1 jam.
Sejam ya.
Udah kabut kali. Udah kabut.
Gak bisa main drone di atas gak? Terlalu angin ya ya.
Anginnya kencang.
Oke.
Dari Sunrise Camp jam 3 lebih.
Jam 3. Aye, so we stayed about an hour from here, and unfortunately you can't fly your drone at the top because it's too windy, which you can see now. Is he bang? Yeah, sangat. The weather's closing in now, guys. Look at that, look, you can't even see the mountain anymore. Look at the track. I can really feel it in the centre of my chest. I never had asthma when I was in the army, or should I say my asthma was never triggered when I was in the army because I was in the UK and the air was fresh, but I live in Jakarta and it's some of the worst air pollution in the entire world, and that triggered obviously my asthma. It was the doctor here that told me that, you've got asthma. I was like, no I don't. She's like, I'm telling you, you do. And I explained, I was in the army, what are you talking about, asthma? And she said, it's triggered because you've came to Jakarta and the pollution's so bad. So that's probably why I can feel it in my lungs and I'm coughing. Not constantly coughing, but yeah, it definitely catches you. But the weather's coming in hard now, guys. Oh, nearly, look. We're nearly at 3,000 feet, boys. Nearly at 3,000 feet. That's 6 hours and 54 minutes. That's a total time walking, so that's starting from yesterday, and then obviously I paused it overnight and restarted it. Iya, batu-batu semua ya. Berapa lama dari sini?
Dari sini paling sekitar setengah jam lagi.
Setengah jam, oke. Siap. Mantap.
Semangat Mister. Jam berapa?
Ya, thanks bro. Jam berapa? Mana time ya? Oh ya, hampir jam 8. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, so we have to get a move on because you're not allowed up here maximum 10 o'clock in the morning. You're not allowed up here after that, and I can understand why, because of the fog and the sulphur. We're already at 3,089 meters, guys. This mountain is 3,153 meters above sea level, so we don't have that far to go. As you can hear the breathing though, the slow and hard breathing always seems to kick in once you get past 2,500 meters. The air gets a lot thinner, and I can honestly say on this mountain you can really feel the effects of the sulphur. I'm just guessing, and I'm guessing this is why they have the maximum time of 10 AM as well. Obviously it's freezing cold up here at night, so I'm guessing that all the cold air sinks. So I'm guessing that all the cold air pushes the gases into the crater, and then as the day heats up, obviously that gets hotter and it rises, and it then all what that's been building up through the night then comes out. I'm just guessing that's the case, but I can honestly say this is definitely one of the mountains where the sulphur has been the strongest. I've never felt it affect me before. I've only ever smelt it, it's like lighting a bunch of matches kind of thing, that really strong pungent sulphur smell. But this time I kind of feel it. I can feel it affecting me. The track is just, this is a little bit like Gunung Lau, Mount Lau. The track at the top is just all rocks everywhere, and it is quite demoralising, because look, when you step on it, you're slipping all the time, and then you're kicking rocks because you become lazy. Doesn't matter how motivated or disciplined you are or fit you are. It's sorry, ears keep popping. You do become lazy and dehydrated, and that's when the battle kicks in. You know, the battle that David Goggins always talks about when he's running. Once he hits the kind of 15-20 mile mark into a 100 mile run or whatever, the demons start kicking in and they're like, yeah, just turn back, nobody's gonna know. You know, happens to everybody. If it can happen to guys as elite as David Goggins, it can happen to you and I. And it does, let me tell you. Oh, that's brutal. It is a constant mental battle. There's a little sign here, I don't know what it says. The only way to conquer mountains, as I say in pretty much all my videos, is just attack it one step at a time. Try not to look up to see where the summit is, because then it lowers your morale, demotivates you when you think, oh god, still got all that to go, you know. I like just looking down at the ground and just one step at a time and just keep pushing forward. But it's hard, honestly. Look at how slow we're walking, and I'm not putting this on for the camera. This is genuinely how slow we are trekking. Unfortunately, unless it clears up, sorry, my ears keep popping. Unless it clears up, we're not going to get a good view into the crater. Sometimes they're really beautiful, and the sheer scale and size of them is just out of this world. But I mean, it is beautiful. Not long to go. Look, we're at 3105 and the top is 3153. Just 50 metres. Stay with us, guys. Hati-hati ya guys. Sampai ketemu lagi. Take care. So we just met a group of people there. We just met a group of people there, and they said the same as us. Like, their eyes are all red, bloodshot. It's really hurting their breathing, making some of them cough. And what's the other thing? What I noticed is it really burns your nose. My nose is on fire right now. It's as if I've like done a line of pepper on the table or something, you know, like something crazy. I've done a line of wasabi. That's what it's like. My nose inside is on fire right now. I've never experienced this before. This is pretty extreme when it comes to sulphur and all that. Yeah. Finally made it, guys. Right, look at this here. Sindoro, 3,153 metres above sea level. Indonesia. There's another sign over here, we'll use it in a minute. But we finally made it, honestly. This is the worst experience I've had in terms of sulphur. My eyes are on fire. It's making my chest right here is really sore, and my nose is burning like crazy. And the people are the same. We've already asked them, they're like, yeah, people are going down with like bloodshot eyes and all that, so be careful.
now understand why they were saying you can't go up after 10. The weather had cleared up, but now it's terrible again, so you can't really see much. And even the lens, I can see the lens getting wet. Bahasa semua. Bahasa semua because yeah, it's just moisture all through the air. Even this is getting soaking wet in 2 seconds. So we're not going to stay here long, guys. Honestly, because it really burns. We're just going to get a quick photo of this side and then we'll head down. So guys, we're now at the summit. We're now going to head back down to camp and meet Bang Sammy. Hopefully fly down and get home tonight instead of tomorrow, hopefully, because I really need to get some work done. But we're going to put the cameras away just now. You've already seen it on the way up. We'll bring them back out after camping area on the way back down. But just so we can get from here to the camping area as fast as possible, we're going to pack these away and crack on because the weather is also closing in. So we don't want to be stuck on this rocky path all the way down for like another 2 hours when a storm's going to come in. So let's go. So this is a great little track here. Look at that. You can see what we're up against here coming up. It's quite steep actually. Full of fallen down trees, surprisingly. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. If it means that there's been loads of landslides here or something. But there's trees collapsed everywhere, look. You can tell the locals have cleaned it all up. It reminds me of something like the bloody Secret Garden. Remember that? When I was a kid, I remember watching a movie called The Secret Garden. It reminds me of that. But yeah, this is our first mountain back since October. I'm feeling okay actually. I thought, touch wood, I know we've just started, I know that. And I know we cheated by getting the motorbike, but I'm still feeling fine. I am sweating and stuff, but yeah, I'm not exhausted or anything. Just heavy breathing because my bag's like 32 kilograms. Hi guys.
Ayo.
Semangat.
Iya.
2 menit lagi ya?
Iya. Ojek di mana dari sini? Berapa lama?
Masih di pos 2.
Iya, berapa?
Kurang lebih 1 jam.
1 jam.
40
Oh my
45 1 jam ya?
Oke, siap.
Lu dari mana?
Enggak, dari bukan pos 3, dari yang Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise.
Cuman 15 menit setelah pos 3 ada camping area bagus banget.
Bagus banget.
Iya. Pos 3 hampir rame sudah.
Sudah penuh.
Iya.
Lu dari mana?
Skotlandia.
Oh,
Iya. Tapi tinggal di Jakarta.
sendiri.
Ada tim.
Ada tim.
Ada tim. Iya, iya.
Oke.
Oke, sampai ketemu lagi. Ya. Yo, Bang. Hai guys. Yo. Mirip Panji Petualang lah. Oh iya. Iya kan? What a track, honestly. I know I keep saying it. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you, but Jesus. It's the kind of track that makes you angry. It's the track that makes you bloody angry. You just have to keep laughing or you'll cry. It's because it's so slippery everywhere you go. It's getting busier now, you can see loads of people coming in now. All mountains here always get busy at weekends. Always.
Ya bang, silakan dulu. Dulu bos. Ya. Jangan bang. Ya. Ya bang.
Ambil rokokan.
Iya. I've just arrived. Literally 15-20 minutes at Post Free. You can tell it wants to rain again, so we're trying to hurry up. Because even when it was dry yesterday, on the motorbikes was really slippery. I don't know if it's because I was on the back of Evel Knievel or everyone was slippery, but my guy driving was a nutter. So it'll be even worse when it's raining. And look, whew, that is a really nice camp area actually. Really nice, but look, the track guys, honestly, it's taken us so long to get down here. It's crazy. You have to watch every single step because it's just from start to finish, it's just rocks, loose rocks everywhere, and you're just constantly falling on your arse. This is probably my least favourite mountain in terms of track, you know. I can't really comment from the top because it was so foggy we couldn't actually see in the core of the volcano, you know. But everything's just so slippery. Oh. That's my boys. There's my boys. Ada warung. Oh, warung sudah buka. Ya bang. Apa kabar? Ya. Honestly, there is nothing better on the mountains than coming to these little warungs and getting a big piece of watermelon. It is bloody brilliant, honestly. And we're going to get like a fake coconut drink just now with ice. Sammy boy's favourite. Gorengan. So fresh, packed full of electrolytes as well. Bloody beautiful, honestly. Wait to see the drinks he's just bringing us. Cigar bang it. We've just arrived and there is 3 motorbikes here waiting. We never planned that, we never texted them, they're just here. Just by a stroke of luck. Ah, mantap. Ah, bagus ya mi boy. Ah, nice. Guys, the timing of that! The heavens have just the heavens have just opened up. Look at this. We could not. Sorry. Whoa, it's like a rodeo. Oh, Jesus. Oh. We could not have timed that better if we tried, honest to God. It's belting down the... Ah, sorry. Oi. Oi. Ah, sorry. I'm getting pushed right into his back because the hill is so steep. That's why I'm saying sorry. I don't mean to. I know it must be annoying for the guy. He's trying his best. That is nuts. It's belting down, guys. I'm absolutely drenched, but we are nearly there. Thank God. Ah. This is murder. Try to hold on and vlog at the same time as in. Oh boy. There we go. Yo! Hey man. Ah, thank you for that.
Okay.
Oh, finally look at that. Absolutely trying to get him. Oh, that was such good timing, I can't believe that. And now stay tuned because I'm going to go for a shower and I'm going to show you how you shower after the mountains here because it's not what you're expecting. So guys, you're in for a treat. When you come for a shower in the Indonesian mountains, this is what you're in for. So you just pick up the bucket and pour it over you. But let me tell you, it's absolutely amazing. I'll set this up. It's so fun there. And I can't rate these highly enough. The microfiber towels, these are absolutely amazing.